you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Are you ready to join the future of coal mining? At Blackhawk Mining, we are a national leader in the production of metallurgical coal with a foundation built on a strong safety culture and an unmatched work ethic. We're not just co-workers, we're a family, and together we create an environment where everyone can thrive and make their mark. We invite you to join our team at Blackhawk Mining as we continue to build on our tradition while empowering the next generation of coal miners. Blackhawk Mining, shaping the future of coal production today.
Here at Logan Bank & Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Welcome, everybody. We are live here at Mann High School. Mann Hillbilly Baseball live on the D&D Sports Network. Today, we have the visiting Pirates from Pond Creek. Belfry travels up to Mann to take on a very good Mike Crosby Hillbilly team here. Coach Barker, Darryl, McCoy, and producer KJ on the call here. Barker, this one here should be a good one as you got Jonah Atkins versus Messer on the mound. Two of their top pitchers going at it today. The fans should be in for a good treat.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup on the mound for Belfry and for Mann. And this is a Mann team that's played really well here early in the season. A young Belfry team, but they are starting to show signs of promise as well.
Yeah, and guys, as you see, we want to thank the sponsors. You're watching the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week. Also want to thank the folks that made tonight's game possible, Logan Bank & Trust. Judge Josh Butcher running for circuit judge in Mingo and Logan Counties, Division III. So we also want to thank Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Justin Markham Law, Williamson Pharmacy, Trailhead Grill, Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, and our good friends at Williamson Pharmacy. So as we are sitting here, also Three Guys Pizza and Brew, guys, is where you can get all your grub in the Williamson area. Make sure you guys visit them. Tell them D&D Sports sent you. We are just a few minutes away from tip-off here.
Ladies
as
and gentlemen, welcome
we look
to
over
William 2D Carter Athletic Field
and see the Man Hillbilly
between the visiting
dugout.
Belfry Pirates and your home Man High School Hillbillies.
There you see Coach Crosby, and listen, Coach Crosby's one of the best. He knows what he's doing, Barker.
Yeah, he absolutely does, and also not only knows baseball really, really well and played baseball at a high level in the pros, but one of the better guys you're going to meet around the ball field, just about anywhere. He met us here, and he was right there to help out anything we needed down here, and that's the way Coach Crosby is.
Yeah, absolutely. And, on the other side, you got Michael Hagee, who is a legend in the Williamson area, to say the least. Went and played his college ball at Marshall. The man's been there. He's done that. Very respected man in the world of baseball. So you got two of the best coaches having their team in action here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hagee used to launch those balls over that long right field wall at Lefty Hamilton Field there at Hamilton Park in Williamson.
Well, as you see the starting lineups here for Belfry, we have number 10, Jonah Atkins, will be on the mound. Bryce Hagee, wearing number 1, number 44, Michael Hagee. Number 3, Chase Varney. Number 2, Dante Davis. Right fielder, Luke Maynard. Isaiah Wooford, third baseman. Kobe Puckett, second baseman. And Eli Cottle is your left fielder. As for the man, shortstop will be Bo Thompson. Looks like center fielder Landon Cantrell. We will have Cam Jericho at catcher, Braxton Messer on the mound, Hunter Gibson at first base, Noah Frazier at third base, Gavin Klein left field, Braden Compton second base, and Gavin Bartram at right field.
Thompson.
So here you see, and if you haven't seen this young man, Bo Thompson, you're in for a treat. This kid is a stud.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the mountains area. He's just as good in the field and at the plate as he is on the mound. And let me tell you, he's a dandy on the mound.
Now, as we're sitting here, guys, we want to thank you guys. We are an interactive broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for in the comment section below. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, or dndsports.com.
Wind blowing out tonight, dead center field here in Man, West Virginia. That generally means we'll have some home runs here tonight, Darryl. This is a little bit of a short park in certain areas, and some bats get on the ball. We can see some balls get launched out of here.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, Barker. This is your first baseball game with D&D, right?
This is correct. Yes.
Yeah, the Barker, one of our aces here at D&D Sports Network, ace broadcasters. So glad to hear you. Maybe you can pick me up a little bit on baseball.
Listen, this is where I cut my teeth as a broadcaster. So I'm excited to get back up here in the man broadcast booth here from 2D Carter Field.
So this is where you got started?
Pretty much, yeah. I did some basketball early on when I was 18, but baseball is where I kind of cut my teeth as a broadcaster. So I was telling KJ, it's probably my favorite sport to actually broadcast because, there's always not a lot of action in baseball, so I get to talk.
Yep. Well, they're going to go national anthem, so we're going to step out for a quick break. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Welcome back, everybody. We just got over the national anthem, beautiful rendition of the national anthem by Dylan Morris there, as playing on the air guitar. Chris Parker.
That's right.
Yes, doing a fabulous job. Guys, you're watching the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week with James Barker, Darryl.
It's the big band together tonight.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen KJ in a while since football season, so that's how long it's been since I've seen KJ.
We got our ace here in Coach Barker, and we got our most valuable player, most valuable person in producer KJ. So should have a good crew tonight. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch, and you guys get a good broadcast here on the D&D Sports Network.
We got Messer on the mound tonight. The right-hander gets the start for Coach Crosby's club. His battery mate is Cam Grace. We'll see what Messer has to offer. This is a man team that's had some success. They beat Chapmanville 3-1 on Monday night. And I believe man is 4-1 on the season, as they have only lost to Charleston Catholic, who's one of the better teams in Class Single A. So see what Coach Crosby's club kind of brings to the table here tonight against a young Belfry team, Darryl, that is going to start 6 freshmen tonight.
Yeah, very young. For Belfry, I know this team as much as any of them. You want to watch out for the cleanup hitter, Chase Varney. He is a stud, next-level talent. Jonah Atkins just committed to UPOC. Of course, the Hagee boys batting at 2 and 3 in the order are both studs. And then Dante Davis, also a stud. Belfry down, they've got a lot of sicknesses, a lot of injury right now, so looking to crawl out of a hole that they found themselves in. But this is a tough place to do it against a Coach Crosby team.
Yeah, it is. And we'll see Jonah Atkins, that UPike signee, climb into the box to face Messer here on the first pitch here on the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. Adkins, the left-handed batter, stands in as Messer will toe the rubber, and we're about ready to go here from Tootie Carter Field.
Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. And also make sure you guys give us a thumbs up if you guys can hear us okay, and the broadcast is coming over good for you guys. Karen Irwin says, let's go Hagee Brothers and the rest of the Pirates.
2 pitches, one up, and then that one outside for Messer. So 2-0 the count for the right-handed pitching Messer, who you can see those uniforms for the Hillbillies. They look like the Yankees. Is that one a little bit inside there, but called a strike?
He put some heat on that one, Barker.
He did.
And it's not taking him long at all to get his arm warmed up.
We need that D&D sponsored radar gun on the screen next for our broadcast. 2-2 now as Atkins swings through that one.
Yeah, they listen. That's something the sponsor needs to jump all over. And seeing Atkins he's be pitching for the Pirates tonight, digging in there. What's the count, Barker?
Full count now here to Adkins. So Messer battled back from 2-0, and now Adkins is able to run it full. Here's the payoff pitch, and that one's shot back up the middle. It'll be a leadoff single there for Jonah Adkins.
There we go. And they're going to keep him at first there. Good job there. Corralling it by the outfield, not letting it get by him. And that's one thing at Crosby, Coach Crosby's teams always have been good fielding teams.
They have, and he takes a lot of pride in his defense and pitching. That's what they work on first. And, we won't see a lot of errors tonight from that Man Hillbilly club, as now Messer will work from the stretch. Checks on Atkins at first base as Hagee stands in, bunts it back to the mound. Messer fields, throws over in time for the sacrifice out.
You see Mayer getting the first in time there, as that will bring up Michael Hagee on the mound.
So first baseman Michael Hagee with a runner in scoring position and one out here in the top of the first inning.
And this is a good start for the Pirates here.
The pitch upstairs misses high, does Messer.
So what was the call there, Barker? Did they get him out at first?
Yes, it was a sacrifice bunt. So Hagee just sacrificed himself to move Atkins into scoring position there. So, one away.
I was dealing with some technical issues, and all of a sudden I looked over and I was like, well, there's not a guy on first like I thought he was. So here we go. We got Jonah Atkins on second right now with the older Hagee brother, Michael Hagee Jr.
And Messer reached back and threw the heat there, got it past Michael Hagee for strike number 2. So 1-2 now the count with one away here in the top of the first.
Barker, it's got to be a lot of pressure to be Michael Hagee's son, especially when you're named after him.
Absolutely. Is right there. He goes down on strikes. But, I would agree with you there, Darryl. I think that's you got big shoes to fill, so to speak.
Well, this kid right here packs a lot of power. This is QB1 on Pond Creek. Chase Varney, he's a stud athlete all the way around.
Young, too.
Yeah, young, just a sophomore.
There's the first pitch to Varney, misses outside for ball 1.
His older brother, Jake, plays college ball, I think at UPOC maybe. I think that's where he went. Somebody can correct me if not. Okie Smith says thanks to all the sponsors for making today's game possible.
Breaking ball there for Messer, able to get Varney to chase 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Just sitting here, guys. I think Logan Bank and Trust, Josh Butcher, Division III Circuit Judge, and Jim Murr Services. Jim Murr Services Game of the Week.
Another breaking ball there, got Varney out in front. 1-2, so Messer back-to-back curveballs to Varney. Thank those sponsors, and go to our page and then go to their page, like and share. The pitch. Slider there, softly grounded. The first baseman, Gibson, goes over, and Messer covers the back, and it's a good inning for the Man Hillbillies on the defensive side. One hit for the Pirates. We head to the bottom half of the first. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Are you ready to join the future of coal mining? At Blackhawk Mining, we are a national leader in the production of metallurgical coal with a foundation built on a strong safety culture and an unmatched work ethic. We're not just co-workers, we're a family, and together we create an environment where everyone can thrive and make their mark. We invite you to join our team at Blackhawk Mining as we continue to build on our tradition while empowering the next generation of coal miners. Blackhawk Mining, shaping the future of coal production today.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com. and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we are back here at Mann High School as we got Belfry versus Mann, and we are headed to the bottom of the first inning. Belfry couldn't get on the scoreboard after getting Jonah Atkins to second base, but they couldn't drive him in. Score still sets at 0-0, and you're seeing Jonah Atkins come to the mound here. Jonah Atkins, a stud in his own right, Barker. This kid already committed to the University of Pikeville, as we're taking a good look at Atkins right here. And I tell you, this kid, he's got the complete bag of tricks. You know, from top to bottom, this young man, he's got a good curveball. He's got some heat. You know, there's not much pitches that he can't throw in his arsenal.
Yeah, I have not got to see him on the mound for his career, so I'm excited to get to watch him tonight. The left-hander stands in there. He's got a big frame. You know, when he gets to U-Pike, he's gonna be able to even add some miles per hour to his fastball and be even a better pitcher once he gets into their system as well. So excited for his career and excited to watch him tonight here on the mound, as it will be Thompson, Cantrell, and Gerace due up for the Hillbillies here in the bottom of the first inning. As I think we're ready to roll as Varney gets his gear on. And
that's Bo Thompson will come up first, and as we mentioned before the game, Barker, if you've not seen this young man play, you are missing out, because this young man is a stud.
Yeah, Thompson, I think it's not a secret, best baseball player on the Mann Hillbilly roster, as he'll stand in against Adkins first here, as Adkins and Varney are ready to roll. And we're ready for the bottom of the first inning, as Thompson will come to the plate. And again, good inning defensively for the Hillbillies there in the top of the first. They were able to get out of that jam. Atkins will start off with a leadoff single, but then the Hillbilly defense clamped down as they were able to leave Adkins stranded at second.
Give him a few more pitches to get his arm warmed up. Danny Oval says, "Go Belfry Pirates." Rick Bevan says the ads are louder than the broadcast. We will try to fix that, Rick. We do apologize. We also, Okie Smith says, "Thank you to all the sponsors that make today's games possible."
Atkins will toe the rubber as Bo Thompson stands in for the Mann Hillbillies. Coach Crosby said this was the first time that his club has seen a left-hander this season. The pitch, fastball over, and just misses outside for ball one.
Now you can see, who do we got as a shortstop for Belfry? It is Bryce Hagee, correct?
Yes. That's outside. 2-0. Well, they called that one a strike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was a little generous.
It was.
Yeah.
1-1 now to count.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss there as Atkins got in on the hands of Bo Thompson. So 1-2 now the count. Again, Atkins, the U-Pike signee, is on the mound tonight against the Hillbillies, a game that Belfry would like to come away with the win.
Yeah.
And they have, again, young team. They've had some illnesses that have gone through their team this week, so this will be a huge win for them.
Oh, it would. If you could come over to Mann and get a victory, short-handed, that would be huge for Michael Hagee's squad.
They started off by striking out Bo Thompson there, so Adkins shows why he's one of the best pitchers in the mountains. Landon Cantrell will stand in for the Hillbillies with one away.
Barker, I used to live in this Mann area, actually about 3 blocks to your right in South Man. I went to Man my 8th grade, first semester of my 8th grade year. And
so you were a former Pioneer? Well, they were Pioneers.
Yeah, they were Pioneers. I played football with a boy named Kenneth Ramsey.
Oh, yes.
Best football player I ever played with in my life. You know, and I got a lot of family in this area, too. You know, my cousin Tommy McCoy, he's just dealing with some surgery. Prayers going out to him. I know he's probably tuning in. Him and his good friend Little Man, you know, I used to ride my bicycle all over his town. They was a skating rink back then. Oh, nice hit.
That one's up in the air. Center fielder Davis comes in, makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. So good bat on the ball there from Cantrell, but Davis right there to make the out in center field.
Yeah, Dante Davis, also stud, multi-sport athlete. Big fan of Dante Davis's. He was a 3-sport star in middle school. Didn't play basketball in high school, but he's a heck of a football player too.
Well, if he's in center field, that tells me, and he's a heck of a football player. I bet he gets a few touches on the option or jet sweep there, and then Pond Creek.
He is. His strength is he's a linebacker and one of the best defensive players in the mountains, hands down. And so good to see Dante playing baseball again.
Atkins working exclusively from the stretch, swinging a miss there by Cam Gerace is 1-1 to count.
See, Nathan Bevan says, watching from Salem, Virginia. Said, go Kobe Puckett and the Pirates. We know Scotty Dingus. We know who he's tuning in. That's producer's KJ's favorite fan. The Scotty Dingus always cheering on the Belfry Pirates. I'm sure he hops on your broadcast,
He
too.
does.
Yeah.
He does. He gives me all kinds of updates for Pike County.
There you go.
1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and 3 up, 3 down go the Hillbillies as Adkins again showing a strong performance on the mound so far for the Pirates. We head to the top of the second inning. No score here from Tootie Carter Field in Man, West Virginia. Back with more here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
And we are back here on the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week. Jim Marr, if you're looking for a job to get back in the coal fields, call Jim Marr Services. Call Richie Belcher, Eric Coleman, and our good friend Danny Oliver. Guys, make sure you guys call them for all your needs if you're trying to get back into the coal fields. You know, Jim Marr Services does a lot for our area. Couldn't do what we do without them. Them and Logan Bank and Trust, 2 of our key supporters here in Logan County.
Yeah, and the amount that they give back to the community, not just with D&D broadcast, but everywhere. They're giving back everywhere, and that's what good companies do.
Absolutely, they do. And right now, Logan Bank and Trust, if you're looking for a loan, give them a call because right now they have the best rates on loans, and they'll make sure that you get the loan you need. So go give them a call. Tell them D&D Sports sent you. Also want to thank Judge Josh Butcher, running for Circuit Judge in Logan and Mingo Counties, Division III.
We're up for the Pirates. That's number 2, Dante Davis, the center fielder, who steps in and looks at a ball for the first pitch.
Davis has some speed too, Barker.
I would think so. Another left-handed batting Pirate here as he stares in at that wrist coach. So You may see him square away here. Nope, we're going to take, and that's going to be a strike on the inner half, 1-1.
Barker, it was good to see. We got one of our former broadcaster, one of our most important parts here in the man area, Mr. Dylan Morris. He's the head coach of the man girls basketball team now. So good to see Dylan here.
Absolutely.
On the announcing.
Yeah, it's the when we say the big band back together. There's 4 of us here.
There you
4
go.
of us here. Dylan was the first guy I ever did a broadcast with for D&D. So.
Yep. So here we go, and Messer. That was a nice pitch.
Yeah, it was. 2-2 now the count to Davis. Is Messer able to fool Davis there? Wind and the 2-2 on the way. A ground ball to the second baseman, and that's Compton. Fields throws over. It's a low, but a good dig out there by Hunter Gibson, able to make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, great job there. No surprise, Braden Compton, one of the best infielders. I don't know that there's another kid that plays second base as well as Compton. He's a stud out there.
Yeah, he's like a Hoover vacuum. Anything in his area, he's going to bring it in.
Yeah.
Is that one inside there to Luke Maynard, but it's called a strike. So 0-1 the count. Maynard, the right fielder for the Pirates. Messer works from the windup. Here is the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball, good pitch there from Messer.
C.J. Dingus says the Go Pirates and Eli Cottle, number 7. And listen, if you wear that Cottle name, you're a stud too on Palm Creek.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. Beautiful 3 pitches there for Messer. And a 3-pitch strikeout of Luke Maynard, and it brings up the 2-out hitter, the third baseman, Isaiah Wolford.
You see Messer on the mound.
Make a play for Belfry, the third baseman, number 24, Isaiah Wolford.
Messer has moved quickly here in the second. It's pitched well. And here's his first pitch to Wolford. Called a strike. Messer again from the wind, rocks and fires on the 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, but he got Wolford to chase. So 0-2 now the count with 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Messer shakes off his battery mate, now comes set. The 0-2, breaking ball right down the middle for strike 3.
He got it made quick working that one there, Barker, as James Barker, Darryl McCoy, and producer KJ on the call here. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. More action here on the Jim Morris Services Game of the Week. And we are back here as you're seeing a 0-0 tie. Man versus Belfry tied up at Goose Eggs here on the Jim Morris Services Game of the Week with James Barker, Darryl McCoy, and producer KJ Barker. Right now we got number 3, Braxton Messer. He's the pitcher on the mound.
Yeah, so pitcher versus
in the batter's box.
Yeah, pitcher versus pitcher right now, and it's been a pitcher's duel so far between these two. That's a call to strike on the outer half. It just nips the corner, so 0-2 now to count to Messer.
Tell you what, Barker, we signed a exclusive deal up there covering Spring Valley baseball. I've not seen a baseball team in a long time as good as that Spring Valley team.
They're pretty special, and that one low there to Messer, so 1-2. And I'll say this, I know one of the guys that's behind the scenes there for Spring Valley baseball is Jared Stratton.
Yeah.
All-state baseball player here at Man High School.
Oh, was?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah. That Jared, who we was dealing with, he's the one that put the deal together and all that, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, all-state player, and his son is a dandy as well, Grant. So that's a little small-town connection there.
Tomorrow we got Spring Valley versus Cabell Midland. So
that one lifted in the air
going
there.
down to first base.
And good job there by Hagee to go back behind the bag and make the catch for out number 1.
We see Sue Cat Lester tuning in. You know it's a party when Sue Cat's in the house.
She does a good job. Tells the people to hit like and share.
She is one of the best. She is a genuine one of our true fans on and off the broadcast. Rick Bevan says Reds win opening day. Going to be a World Series champ this year. Well, I sure hope you're right.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
There you go. John Atkins winds up, delivers. Oh, nice pitch on the inside there. Got him swinging on that one.
And Center Gibson, the first baseman, and Adkins. Both of these pitchers have worked quickly so far. Bottom of the second inning, still no score here on this Jim Morris Services Game of the Week on the D&D Sports Network. Swing and a miss again for Gibson. Is the U-Pike signee, Jonah Adkins, from the stretch, has been very impressive so far, the pitch.
Well, as a cameraman, broadcaster, media guy, one of your biggest friends is when you see the sun drop behind them mountains.
Yes. And the wind dies down when the sun goes down, too.
It does, and also,
there's another strikeout.
It is right here next to this river. It's a little cold.
You got to keep that door shut. We were having trouble with it there early in the broadcast, but wind has died down. It's turned into a pretty nice evening here. And speaking of nice evening, Jonah Adkins just picked up his 3rd strikeout in 5 batters so far in this contest. So you're kind of seeing why U-Pike really likes this kid.
I tell you, in history class here at MAM, one thing I did learn was I think my teacher might have been maybe Mr. Kahn, maybe was his name. But I did learn the name of the river out here.
And that is?
Gandock.
There you go.
One
of the only rivers. See, I'm an old West Virginia history teacher. So
okay.
Yeah, so one of the only rivers that actually flows north. And that's why you'll have a lot of people that say you go down to Man or go up to Man, but that means you're just going up the river. Swing and a miss.
That's I did learn that in class. I do remember it now that you said it. But I'm glad because that wouldn't cross my mind. That's a little maybe a trivia question here on the D&D Sports Network sometime. Make sure you guys remember that.
That's a 3-pitch strikeout for Jonah Atkins. That's his 4th strikeout in 6 at-bats against the Man Hillbillies, and he is mowing them down right now. Back with the 3rd right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Are you ready to join the future of coal mining? At Blackhawk Mining, we are a national leader in the production of metallurgical coal with a foundation built on a strong safety culture and an unmatched work ethic. We're not just co-workers, we're a family, and together we create an environment where everyone can thrive and make their mark. We invite you to join our team at Blackhawk Mining as we continue to build on our tradition while empowering the next generation of coal miners. Blackhawk Mining, shaping the future of coal production today.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we're just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we're just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Darryl McCoy, KJ with you. As your Jim Marr Services game of the week, it's been a pitcher's duel so far. As Bo Messer on the mound for the Billies, as he will face Puckett, Cottle, and then Adkins back due up. So 8-9-1 for the Pirates. Ground ball back to the mound. Messer fields, throws over in time easily for out number one. So the 1-3 put out puts one away.
Coming to the plate for Belfry, the left fielder, number 7, Eli Cottle.
Good job there. Here comes Eli Cottle. He is the...
That's a neat bat. You see that bat right there?
Yeah,
looks like a pencil.
That's what Dylan was saying. He said it's a pencil bat. See if producer KJ can get a good look at that bat.
It's a swing and a miss on the pencil bat.
As we go in and look at it here. It literally looks like a pencil. It's got the pink top with the eraser and the yellow.
Cottle squared the bunt there and missed it, so it's strike two.
And listen, if he gets a hold of this bunt, I promise you he's getting the first.
He's that fast.
He's got some wheels on him. Let's see.
Wind in the pitch. Just misses there. 1-2 the count. Cottle thought about dropping the bunt down with 2 strikes. We'll see if he tries to play that game again. Swing and a miss as Messer gets his 3rd strikeout of the evening so far. And it now brings up the top of the order for the Pirates and Jonah Adkins, who has the only hit of the game for either team.
Look at Messer on the mound there. Look how long he is. That young man, I'm telling you, that young man right there, he's got all the tools, Barker. Atkins going to U-Pike. Messer, if he keeps going, he's going to be playing next level baseball too.
Absolutely. Pitch outside 2-0 is Messer. He's kind of pitched around Adkins. He's gone after just about everybody else, but Jonah Adkins in there, he's kind of pitched around.
You guys hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up here as you're watching the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week. We want to thank Logan Bank and Trust, Judge Josh Butcher. You know Josh Butcher. He's not another man I would like my county to have in charge than Josh Butcher. He's a circuit judge, Division III in Logan and Mingo counties. So make sure you guys go out and vote this coming May.
Swing and a miss there as Messer able to get it back to the count now full. 3-2 the count with 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. That one foul off as Adkins will stay alive. The Reds with a big win on opening day here, Major League Baseball opening day. Should be a national holiday. Really should.
I agree there. The one thing I didn't understand is I seen where schools, in Pike County is, we'll finish them thoughts. But, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more action here on the Jim Marr Services Game of the Week. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
I'm Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, Kentucky. we have the area's largest selection of new Kias and more arriving daily. Come shop us in Pikeville. I guarantee you'll find the Kia for you. At Bruce Walters Kia, your new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Also at Bruce Walters Kia, you'll get free oil changes for life. Finding your new Kia is easy. Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Darryl McCoy, KJ with you here on our Genmar Services Game of the Week. And right now, Darryl, you're looking at a stud on the mound.
Jonah Atkins, again, he's pitched a fabulous game so far here. Him and Messer both goose eggs across the scoreboard.
It's 7, 8, 9 due up for the Billies against Atkins right here. We'll see if Mann can try to put some pressure on. Atkins gives a wry smile as he comes set, and there's a pitch called a strike.
Gavin Klein sitting here. Do not have Gavin's stats. He's choking up high on the bat. You know what that tells me? He's looking to make contact.
Yep. Right now, Atkins keeping it away from him. 0-2 the count.
Well, producer KJ up here in a minute on the mic, and producer KJ once wore this Belfry jersey, so he's got a little pride in this thing.
He does. He was actually showing me a little injury that he had. I don't think he had it during his playing career, but because of his playing career.
He's weak. He cries a lot, but see Jonah Atkins lines up.
Oh, that one hit foul down the left field line. It will land in the warning track. And Atkins kind of hung that one up there, and Klein almost made him pay for it.
He almost did there. Barker here.
Atkins, the 1-2. Outside, 2-2 now. NCAA tournament picks back up tonight as well.
Let's
we don't have to talk about it.
Houston beats Duke. Yeah. I don't. Right now, there's hard feelings there with the Cats.
The pitch, 2-2. That's upstairs. Now the count full. As Klein has battled back.
Now, who do you cheer for, Barker?
You don't want to know.
No, it better not be Duke.
You don't want to
know. Next year, I don't cheer for Duke. I watch Duke to watch them lose. But I will tell you, the next year, to say I'm not going to be tuning in to watch Cooper Flagg, I'd be lying.
That's true. He was impressive. Well, Atkins has surrendered his first base runner of the game as he walks Gavin Klein, and now Braden Compton will stand in. Compton, the very good defensive second baseman here for the Billies. Atkins comes set, slide steps to the plate, now bunt foul. It goes behind the catcher, Varney, for strike one. So we're not allowed to say Goki at all.
No, that's a curse word today. Yeah. So it was embarrassing. What happened to the Cats? We'll definitely talk about that on the next grind session.
That one lifted down the left field line. Can Cottle come over and get it? He does not. That's the first hit surrendered by Adkins, so a walk and now a single as Compton able to get one in the left field. And now brings up the number 9 hitter, Gavin Bartram, with runners on first and second. This is the first time we've seen Adkins be in a little bit of trouble.
That's it. You know, he's got 2 runners on the bags right now, first and second. And as you look out there, Klein trying to hide behind the ump. If you look, so he's peeking around. He's trying to keep the catcher guessing there.
That's a long-standing umpire he's hiding behind too, and Mike Witt.
There he is. The KJ, you look at the runner on second base there as you see him trying to play a little gamesmanship, hiding behind the ump. Watch him right there peeking around the.
Adkins comes set, checks on the runner behind Mr. Witt. Now comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Bartram pops it up on the bunt. Foul out of play. So it'll be 0-2 the count now to Bartram.
Sonia Sharp says, thank you, D&D. Stephen Banks, and former Belfry Pirate, great Belfry Pirate, says, is that Chase behind the plate?
Yes.
That is Chase Varney behind the plate for the Pirates. Yeah, and that's something, Barker. Did you play baseball growing up?
I did.
You know, they say that and you know, I mean, you'd think it's common sense. Hagey's going to take a mound visit.
Back in the play for man, the shortstop, number 11, Bo Thompson.
We take a look at Hagey at the mound here. But you know, they say the catchers, Barker, you know, have really bad knees for the rest of their life. You know, have you known a lot of friends that you played with, catchers, have any trouble with their knees?
Yeah, I think that's something that, especially as if you play that position your entire life, and you get up there into the major leagues or you play beyond high school, you're going to have some issues.
Yeah.
They put those pads on the back. They call them knee savers, and some catchers use them, some don't. But, you know, most of the guys that I know that caught don't have trouble with their knees because they were flexible enough. They did the right things. They kept their body in shape. So,
kind of like me.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
There we go. Atkins, runners on first and second for the Hillbillies.
Bo Thompson back up, and this is a dangerous spot. I think that's why Coach Akey came out to talk to his club. He just wanted to make sure, like, everybody's on the same page. We know where we're going with the baseball when Thompson gets a hold of one. So, you know, just in case, especially with this young Belfry team, you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page in the infield.
Yeah, guys, let us know, guys, in the comment section if you like the camera views and anything you think we could add to make the broadcast better. As you're watching the Jim Mars Services Game of the Week, Man versus Belfry right now. Goose eggs on the boards with runners on first and second for Man. Jonah Atkins still on the mound here for the Pirates. Trying to get himself out of a jam here, Barker.
Yeah, he's kind of put himself in this position, so with one out and Man's best hitter, Bo Thompson, at the plate, as Adkins comes over, and he's going to bring Varney out to the mound to talk to him a little bit about maybe the signs and how they want to pitch to Thompson here. 1-1 the count, one out, runners on first and second. No score here, but this is the first time that anybody has truly threatened in this game here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, we thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. Jim Mars Services Game of the Week. We also thank LB&T, a huge sponsor for us here on the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, I like Bo Thompson's got the cross on his forearm there. Tells you his mind's in the right place.
That one lifted foul down the left field line. It's going to go foul, but can a player get to it? Cottle almost able to range over and get to it, but it does land foul. A lot of space on this field. You got a lot of area in foul ground. A lot of parks that would be well out of play, but here, man, you've got this warning track that you can drive all the way around it.
Yeah, definitely a large foul ball territory, especially down this left field line.
Yes. So 1-2 now the count to Thompson.
I'm sure Atkins would have appreciated it if his teammates could have bailed him out on that one.
The pitch. Fastball. Atkins says, I'll do it myself anyways. He blows that one by Bo Thompson. That's the 5th strikeout of the game so far. I'm sorry, the 6th strikeout of the game so far for Jonah Atkins.
We'll bring up Landon Cantrell.
So 2 away with runners on first and second as Cantrell flew out to center field his last at-bat. Man trying to get a run across here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Atkins slider there as he's able to get Cantrell out in front.
You see Cantrell there at the bottom of your screen, Chase Varney catching for the Pirates.
Atkins will come set. Doesn't check on the runners. Now Stearns, and they got to play at second base. They've got in a rundown.
Yep.
That's Klein,
It
and I think they're
Yep.
going to be able to tag him.
Oh.
No, they don't.
No.
No, they will.
Yeah.
That's an easy tag there for out number 3. So the wheel play works there for the Belfry Pirates as Atkins gets a pickoff move and gets Klein out on the play between second and third base. No scores. We head to the 4th. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
There you go. Now, Barker, I'm going to switch.
Okay.
Go out and switch KJ. The just this big is up right there.
Okay.
So, and from there, I'm going
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, it'll be Hagee, and Varney due up for the Belfry Pirates here in the top of the 4th inning. James Barker, Darryl McCoy with you, along with producer KJ. As it's been a pitcher's duel so far, no score. 1-1 the count now to Bryce Hagee, the shortstop, who had a sacrifice bunt back in the 1st inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, as that one was inside. Hagee went chasing after it. The count now 1-2 for Bo Messer, who has pitched extremely well so far for the Billies. The pitch, swing and a miss. They get Hagee down on strikes. That is the 6th strikeout of the game for Messer. And with 1 out, it brings up Michael Hagee, the first baseman who struck out back in the 1st.
First baseman, number 44, Michael Hagee.
Top of the 4th inning, still no score. There from Tootie Carter Field. That's called a strike. Genmar Services game of the week here on the D&D Sports Network, because that one misses low, 1-1. The 1-1. That one called on the corner, 1-2. Messer working quickly. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Slider chopped back over the mound. It'll be fielded there, thrown on in time. Great play there from Bo Thompson. He threw a dart over. Gibson makes the stretch and the out at first base. So the 6-3 put out puts 2 away on the board, and it brings up.
Now batting for Belfry, the catcher, number 3, Chase Varney.
Catcher Chase Varney, who grounded out to the first baseman Gibson back in the first inning. Here's the pitch. That one lifted in the air. Messer calls for it near the mound and squeezes it for out number 3. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for the Man defense as we head to the bottom of the 4th. And still no score here from Man, West Virginia. Back with more of our Genmar Services Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network. Back here on the D&D Sports Network as we see Cantrell climbing back into the batter's box here on the D&D Sports Network. As bottom of the 4th inning we go. Still no score here from Man, West Virginia in our Genmar Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network.
Center fielder, number 6, Landon Cantrell.
Cantrell stands in. Jonah Atkins back on the mound as well. It's Cantrell. Good stance there, and now Atkins will come set. Pitch. That one called a strike. 0-1 the count. It'll be 2, 3, 4 due up for the Billies. That's Cantrell, Therese, and Messer. Pitch from Atkins. Misses outside, 1-1 the count. Again, no score. Man has had a runner on second. So has the Pirates, but we haven't gotten any farther. Pitch from Atkins. Ground ball chopped foul down the right field line, and we'll put the count at 1-2 now for Cantrell and the Billies here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Atkins set the pitch. That one lifted high in the air. Varney's going to call for it, and he will make the catch there at home plate. Good catch there from Varney as he came out from the catcher position. And it's one away for the Phillies here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Atkins will face Gerace for the second time. Cam Gerace struck out first time up, and here's the first pitch to him. Misses upstairs for ball one. Beautiful facility here in Man, as Coach Crosby has worked hard to get this field in really good shape. It's looks really good so far. That one lifted foul down the right field line toward our camera guy down there now, which is Darryl McCoy. KJ now joins us here on the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, I'm glad Darryl come let me off out there. It's getting a little chilly.
Get you a hot chocolate on the way up. That's what you should have done. Adkins stares in at his signs from Varney, and here's the pitch. That one ground ball up the middle to the shortstop. That was Hagee, throws over wide there, but I think it's going to be an infield single as Hagee kind of bobbled it, and then it's going to be a single for Gerace. So a one-out runner on, and now you're going to get a pinch runner. That's Hunter Maynard at first base for the Billies as the pinch runner. As Bryce Hagee just couldn't come up with that one.
I tell you what, I mean, I've been out there, but this has been a pitching duel.
It has. Both pitchers have pitched really well here tonight so far. And they've worked quickly. When you look at the pitch count on the board, it's been efficient. As you see, Messer standing in. One out, runner on first for the Billies. Adkins works from the stretch. Slide step to the plate. That's inside for ball one. You see Maynard there on first base, being held by Michael Hagee. Gets a lead off as Adkins kind of stares at him. Small lead there for Maynard as Adkins now will get his sign and come set.
Yeah, he got a good pickoff move earlier.
There's the pitch. Line to the second baseman. They have a chance to turn two here. Hagee throws on the first, not in time, but they do get the force out at second. As that'll be a fielder's choice, and with two away now, as that'll bring up the first baseman, Hunter Gibson. Good field there from Puckett there at second base for Belfry. Flipped it on to Hagee there, and Messer pretty fast, so he was able to beat it out pretty quickly, but nevertheless had a chance to turn two, and Belfry almost got it.
Well, the way the fences are here, a wild throw is not going to get you
Not
an
too
extra
far.
base.
As you've got Gibson standing in the box there as he'll face, but they'll throw over Adkins. Just good little move there. Left-handers are always
They're
crafty
tough,
with
man.
that move over to first base.
Atkins, a U-Pot commits, pitched well, and so is the pitcher for Man. He's throwing some gas too.
Adkins comes set. Checks over the pitch. That's a little off speed there as he's able to get Gibson to chase it for strike one. Yeah, there's your U-Pike commit staring right into the camera here in just a second as he'll check on the runner. He has pitched extremely well here tonight so far. Now he comes set. The pitch. That one lifted high into shallow right field behind first base bag, and it is an easy play there for Michael Hagee as he's able to make it for out number 3 here in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the fifth. Still no score between the Hillbillies and the Pirates. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Are you ready to join the future of coal mining? At Blackhawk Mining, we are a national leader in the production of metallurgical coal with a foundation built on a strong safety culture and an unmatched work ethic. We're not just co-workers, we're a family, and together we create an environment where everyone can thrive and make their mark. We invite you to join our team at Blackhawk Mining as we continue to build on our tradition while empowering the next generation of coal miners. Blackhawk Mining, shaping the future of coal production today.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Top of the fifth inning we go. No score between Belfry and Man. James Barker, KJ, and Darryl McCoy with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Our Genmar Services game of the week here between Man and Belfry, and we have seen a pitching duel so far between Jonah Atkins and Braxton Messer. Messer back on the mound for Man, 1-1 the count. It's Dante Davis, Luke Maynard, and Isaiah Wolford due up for the Pirates.
Now, Messer, what grade's he in?
I believe he's a junior.
Okay.
Dylan probably knows that better than I.
Junior, Messer, pitcher?
He has pitched extremely well. There's a slider. And to the third baseman, goes through his legs as Frazier couldn't handle it. Had a little bit of a slice to it. And it'll go into left field. That'll be a hit for Davis as he's able to get a leadoff single for the Pirates. And now a speed on second base really puts the pressure on the Hillbillies defense as you look at Davis right there. Got the leadoff single, now gets a leadoff of first base. And again, a lot of speed there. We'll see what Coach Hagee wants to do. The pitch from Messer. And there's a bunt that was squared away there by Maynard, but he missed it for strike one.
I figured the way this game's going, that's the play to go right there.
Yes.
Get a runner in scoring position with one out if he gets the bunt down.
Put the pressure on the defense to make a play. They squared a bunt again. That one goes outside. Did he go, though, is the question. And they're going to say he pulled it back, so 1-1 the count to Maynard.
That was close.
It was. You can see the Messer coming set. Davis the lead off of first base. Good shot down the first base line. Now Messer checks the runner. The pitch outside, and now the count 2-1 as Maynard pulled that bat back that time for sure for ball two. You look in there at Maynard. They got those wrist coaches. It's amazing. Those wrist coaches used to be football only. Now they're baseball. Maynard, we'll see what he tries to do here. Pitch upstairs. He went around that time.
We got a problem with one of the cameras here.
It's that center field camera. It comes out just a little bit every once in a while. We'll go to that view for the moment. As Messer comes set 2-2 the count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Big pitch there for Braxton Messer rather. And that is his 7th strikeout of the game so far. And it brings out the one out hitter in Isaiah Wolford.
Number 24, Isaiah Wolford.
Has it been going out and staying out, Coach? Or?
No, it just went out just a little bit here and there. Kind of when the wind blows, it kind of moves a little bit. And there's Davis off and running. Shot down, throw down, not in time, and Davis gets a stolen base as he is into second. Good steal there from Davis. So now a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And Wolford with a chance to maybe move the runner or drive in a run. There's Davis for you at second base after that stolen base.
It's back now.
Now Messer will come set. The pitch. Breaking ball over for strike 2. 0-2 now the count.
I like these uniforms for man. Looks like the Yankees
Yeah,
out there.
they do. Yeah, they dress well. Field looks great. Here's the 0-2 from Messer. Slider, swing and a miss. He gets another strikeout. That's 8 now on the evening for Braxton Messer. And look at Messer there as he has just pitched a gem so far. Davis on second base. So we do get a substitution in the game for
Now to play for Belfry, number 5, Zach Fight.
the Pirates. And the pitch there is Zach Fight at the plate for strike 1. So Fight batting for Puckett here. 0-1 the count. The swing, or the pitch rather, no swing. It's a ball upstairs, 1-1. Can the Pirates find a way to get Davis across the plate? The pitch. That one fouled off. Another beautiful slider there from Meadow. You can see the break really well up here. Top of the 5th inning, no score. 2 outs, 1-2 the count here to Fight, who is pinch hitting for Puckett. Here's the pitch. Fastball right over the plate for strike 3. That's the first strikeout looking for Messer on the night. That's his 9th overall. We head to the bottom of the 5th. No score between the Hillbillies and the Pirates. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
All right, guys, back here live from Man. Noah Frazier up to bat for the Hillbillies. What do you call it, a ball? Called a strike outside, 0-1 count on Frazier. And we have a pitching duel here tonight. Here in Man, West Virginia, between Jonah Atkins and pitching well, the U-Pike commit for the Pirates. Frazier squared around for the bunt, couldn't get it. It's going to be 0-2 for Belfry. Guys, if you're tuning in, hit that like and share button. There's a good look at Frazier. Hit that like and share button so many people get watching these young men play today. 0-2 count. Atkins catches the inside corner, strikes him out.
And we haven't seen many looking strikeouts here tonight, KJ, but Atkins gets one there, and that is his 8th strikeout, I believe, of the night.
Gavin Klein.
I like a good old pitching duel. There's a good look at the catcher for the Pirates, Chase Varney.
As Darryl said, that's QB1.
QB1, and he's one of the ace pitchers here for the Pirates, too.
Just a sophomore.
Yes.
So Klein stands in now. He squares the bunt. Now we'll pull it back. A little butcher bunt action there.
I got away from him a little bit.
Yeah. A little two-seamer that kind of checked out. Not very many pitches have missed there for Mr. Atkins tonight. Bottom of the 5th, no score. As we may be in store for some extra baseball. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now the count as Klein couldn't catch up to that one. Thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network, our Genmar Services Game of the Week.
Well, we lost center field again, but it'll come back out there. Every time that wind blows out there, it goes out.
Here's the 1-1 from Adkins.
Ooh.
That one inside. That one got away from him. A little slider there that Adkins just had it run in on Klein. Doesn't hit him, but it is ball 2. Adkins comes set. Here's the 2-1. That one lifted in the air into the shallow left field. Cottle comes in, makes the grab for out number 2. So the fly out to the left fielder from Klein brings up Braden Compton, the second baseman, who singled back in the 3rd inning. That was when Man had their biggest threat of the game. They had runners on 1st and 2nd with nobody out, but couldn't get a run across. So Compton comes in now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, trying to find a way to get Man on the scoreboard. The pitch, swing and a miss as Adkins continues his impressive pitching performance so far. As there is a good shot of there, the second baseman. Called him the Hoover vacuum. Anything around him at second base.
And I think he's got the only hit tonight for
he has.
Hillbillies.
The pitch there from Adkins upstairs, 1-1.
Yeah, he had a shot down the left field line earlier, got a single, and played really good defense tonight.
He has, yes.
Very good second baseman for the Hillbillies.
1-1 the count, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Still scoreless here from Tootie Carter Field in Man, West Virginia. The pitch, that one over for a strike. 1-2 now to Compton. Camera's still out on us, isn't it? You're lucky when we have 4 cameras, though, so we're in good shape. Here's the 1-2. That one lifted in the air down the first baseline, but it's going to be foul out of play. And we'll reset the count at 1-2. Adkins checks in. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's able to get Compton to chase one out of the zone. Strikeout number 9 for Jonah Adkins. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Still no score between the Billies and the Pirates on this Genmar Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. Back here on the D&D Sports Network, 9-1-2 due up for the Pirates. Cottle, Adkins, Hagee. Cottle with that pencil bat, stands back in. Here's the pitch from Messer. He hits it off the eraser and fouls it off. 0-2 now the count to Cottle. The pitch outside, 1-2 now to Cottle, who struck out back in the third inning. The pitch, that one over for strike 3 called. Cottle strikes out for a second time, and Messer picks up his
Back at the plate for Belfry, the pitcher, number 10,
10th strikeout of the game so far. It's an impressive night for Braxton Messer. As Jonah Atkins stands in, back to the top of the order for Belfry, and Messer got away there.
Yeah, you got a good look at him there. Got him in the leg there, Coach.
As you can see, Atkins jogging down the base. He seems to be okay.
There we go. We got our center field camera back in.
KJ, the magician.
I've always learned. Unplug, plug in.
That's first thing. That's right. That's right. Magician, but with direction from Mr. McCoy out there as Messer throws over, trying to keep Adkins close there at first base. So one away here in the top of the 6th inning. Still no score, but now with Adkins on first, you've got the meteor order up if you're the Pirates, with Bryce Hagee now standing in. Here's the pitch, ground ball. That one's going to go to the third baseman. Frazier made a diving attempt at it, but it's going to be an infield single for Hagee as he put it in a really tough spot for the man defense. So now first and second, one away, and it brings up Michael Hagee to the plate. Huge spot here for the Belfry Pirates.
Yeah, 2 on, 1 out. This is the most pressure that the pitcher for Man's been in tonight.
Yeah, this is the first time, or second time rather, that we have seen a runner get to second base. It was Adkins that got there back in the top of the first inning. But right here, you've got, looks like we're going to make a defensive change. Normally you see a change on the mound, but there's a defensive change for the Billies as they're going to move, I believe, Frazier to right field, and they will bring in a third baseman there for the Billies. And that's Noah Maynard now at third base.
First baseman, number 44, Michael Hagee.
I tell you what, KJ, this is a huge spot here for Michael Hagee. Can he get the Pirates a run on the board as that one misses outside for ball 1? And now Jack Daniels goes out to the mound to talk to Messer here, and I think he's just going to try to slow things down and get things settled for his junior pitcher on the mound. You see Coach Hagee talking to Michael Hagee. That's Michael Hagee talking to Michael Hagee there on the D&D Sports Network. Coach Hagee, just a legend in the mountains.
Yeah, one of the better baseball players to come out of our area and back in his time, and he was first team All-State all 3 sports.
Just an amazing
senior
athlete.
year, yeah.
And right now he's hoping his son can find a way to get one into the outfield and try to score Adkins for the Pirates from second base.
Yeah, there's a good look at Hagee getting up to the plate.
And you can't mess around with Hagee here because you've got Varney behind him in the lineup. Now Messer will come set, checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball outside. That slider there from Messer starting to miss outside a little bit. Now 2-0 the count. And you're watching the Genmar Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. So we appreciate our sponsors, Logan Bank and Trust, Judge Joshua Butchers. That one grounded back up the middle. Messer Fields will throw on the first in time for out number 2, but the runners do move up for the Pirates. So Hagee, basically, it's a sacrifice bunt. And now with Varney up with 2 outs and runners on second and third.
The catcher, number 3, Chase Varney.
It's a big spot here for
Yes,
Varney. Base hits, potentially 2 runs. And the way Atkins pitching, 2 runs, it might seal it up.
Top of the 6th inning, no score. This is the closest a runner has been to.
They intentionally walked
They
Varney.
did. I don't know where Adkins is going.
They're going to tag him. Where's he?
I don't know what Adkins is doing. They tag him. I don't know why he's
What is
going
going on?
home.
I'm lost here too.
Okay, so they called time.
Yes,
so
they're
going to send Adkins back. That was one of the weirdest things I had seen. Adkins thought that he was safe at first and the bases were loaded, and they marked Varney. I'm glad the umpire stepped in and made sure that there wasn't any issues there. So Varney is going to get an intentional walk. And now Dante Davis, who I will say has one of the 2 hits for the Belfry Pirates so far in this game. So you load him up for Davis. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
That one fouled back and stuck in the fence.
Tell you what, that's a nice cut.
Yes, it was.
It's up here, Blue.
He was on the fastball there,
I can't get
Coach.
That thing is wedged in between the fences here.
It's up here, Jack.
That's like when you hit a tennis ball.
Yeah.
There is Dante Davis. He has a chance to be the hero for the Pirates here in the top of the 6th inning. Messer trying to fight his way out of a jam. 0-1 the count to the center fielder Davis. Here's the pitch. That one ground ball through the hole. No, it's a good play there. They go throw home, and he is out.
Oh!
Whoa, what a play there. Noah Maynard comes off the bench. Didn't like his play at first, so he throws it home, and maybe by an inch or 2 at the plate, they get Adkins out at home, and we head to the bottom of the 6th, still scoreless. Back with more on your Genmar Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. Back here on the D&D Sports Network. What a wild ending there. It's at the top of the 6th inning as Maynard, who now is at the plate. will stand in against Adkins, who he threw out at home on the force-out play. Maynard swings and misses for strike one. And that was a very rare 5-2 put out to end the inning. And now Maynard stands in and swings through 2 pitches there as he has entered the lineup for the right fielder, Gavin Bartram. Just in there, and there's a good look in there at Maynard at the plate. So Adkins now comes set. Here's the pitch. That one lifted high in the air down the right field line, but foul out of play. Some heroes wear capes. Some need battery packs and hoods of cars to get our outfield camera back working again. Adkins now comes set. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Maynard. That one grounded down the first baseline. Hagee fields and now steps on the bag for out number 1. So the put out by the first baseman, Hagee, now brings up the top of the order for the Man Hillbillies. Bo Thompson has struck out twice here tonight against Jonah Adkins. Pitch upstairs to Thompson. Ball 1, and Adkins may tweak something there. He labored around there, and he's banging that ankle against the ground. He kind of grimaced there.
Yeah, I seen that.
After he landed with that plant foot, so maybe something to watch here on this pitch. Adkins comes set. Here's the pitch. That one lifted in the air in the infield, but drifts out of play. Foul.
Here we got her back again, Coach.
Well, we hope it stays. That's the better angle for you on the D&D Sports Network. And, again, we appreciate you guys watching with us here on D&D. No score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We've had a pitcher's duel between 2 really good ones on the mound. Jonah Adkins for the Belfry Pirates and Braxton Messer for the Man Hillbillies. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1.
Scotty Dingus is letting us know Belfry Pirates softball 6-2 over Pike Central tonight. That's a big district matchup there.
Good win for the Lady Pirates. That one lifted foul down the
That's
right
going
field
to Darryl.
again.
Watch out, Darryl.
It's in the bullpen. We got somebody warming up in the bullpen. Who is that down there?
Number 5.
That's.
Who you got number 5 for?
Zach Fight.
Zach Fight warming up for the Pirates.
Now, Adkins trying to get Bo Thompson. That one lined into left center field, and that'll be a 1-out single for Bo Thompson.
Bo got on him. I know the first 2 times up the bat he struck out, and then when you see a pitcher 3rd time in the rotation, man, it gets a little different.
Yes, it does. Look there at Davis, who made the play in center field. So Bo Thompson on first base. We'll see how aggressive Coach Crosby wants to be here with Thompson's speed on first. You got a lefty on the mound. It's really hard to steal on. And that's a good bunt down the line there from Cantrell. Throw over in time. It's a great play there from the third baseman, Wolford, as he was able to make the play, throwing it to first base.
He got his job done, though.
Yes,
sacrifice.
He did. So Wolford jogs in there, and Coach Hagee comes out to talk to his infield. And now Cam Gerace will stand in with 2 outs and a runner on second base. No score here in the 6th. We've had a dandy here so far. Both pitchers have pitched extremely well. And now Gerace will climb into the box. There's Coach Crosby on his seat in the dugout trying to coach Gerace to be a hero here for the Billies. Adkins checks again. Big lead there from Thompson, and now Gerace backs out of the box.
Bottom of a 6-0-0. Coach got the NCAA tournament start tonight.
I know.
I know Darryl don't like to hear it.
I was about to say, are we allowed to talk about it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it ain't our fault.
The pitch.
Nice.
That went over for a strike. Well, they call it low. I apologize. So ball one. Now, are you a Duke fan? Or you're a UK fan?
No,
or you're a Duke fan?
Duke
That's
fan,
what I
baby.
thought. So we got two Duke fans in the house tonight.
Oh, you're a Duke fan?
Yeah, there you go. I didn't tell Darryl. He I don't know if he's going to let me come back. The pitch. That one lined into right field, down the line, drifting foul out of play. If Gerace straightens that one out, it's a home run.
I was worried about it starting the tournament, but actually they're playing their best ball they've played all year.
Yeah, and you're going to run into a Houston team that has had some injury issues. When they get in foul trouble, they struggle. It's not a bad matchup for the Dukies. As Darryl would say, the camera went out because we were talking about Duke.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. As Thompson goes back.
Let's pop back up again. Yeah, but this is an older, experienced, physical Houston team, and that usually bothers Duke teams. But they said that about JMU too.
This is true. 1-1 to count. 2 outs. Gerace at the plate. Adkins trying to get out of this jam. Here's the pitch. That one lined down the right field line again, out of play. And that will run the count 1-2.
Well, Scotty's giving us another update, 8-2 Belfry, so it must still be going on.
They're going on, okay.
Rick Bevins says, go Pirates.
I'll tell you what, that Pirate right there, that's Jonah Adkins. The U-Pike signee has pitched one whale of a game. He's got to find a way to get one more out here in the bottom of the 6th inning to get out of this jam. Thompson leads off of second base. Gerace in at the plate. That one fouled off as Gerace able to stay alive. And we'll reset the count, 1-2, 2 outs, no score, bottom of the 6th inning. Thompson there at second base, trying to find a way to get across home plate and give his team a 1-0 lead. You feel like any chance, any run either of these teams get, it will be enough for whoever is on the mound. The pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Hagee Fields throws over. No, it's not in time. It's a little short, and now it's going to be a run. Thompson scores from second base on the air by Hagee. And it's a 1-0 man lead.
Number 13, Hunter Maynard.
There is
the pitcher, number 3,
that man dugout, excited. Coach Crosby doesn't show a lot of emotion there, but, you know, he's excited to take this 1-run lead as Gerace able to get Thompson in from second base. 1-0 your score now as the Billies take the lead. That one lined into right field. That will go all the way to the wall. They're going to wave the courtesy runner all the way around from first base. There's the throw. Play at the plate, not in time. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead off the bat of Braxton Messer, the pitcher, able to get it done for the Billies as he just put one in the worst spot there for the right fielder. That's Luke Maynard out there in right. And KJ, he was kind of in between hops and tried to play it on a short hop and just misplayed it. It goes all the way to the wall. And Jure scores from first base, and now it's a 2-0 man lead.
You know, I said it earlier about Atkins might just need a couple of runs, but Wade Messer's been pitching. This is the same for him, too.
Yeah.
And he helped himself.
And now brings up Hunter Gibson, the first baseman, who's played well so far for the Billies, too, as that one misses upstairs, 1-0 the count. Atkins has pitched really well. It's just one of those things right now, KJ, where the ball just has not bounced Belfry's way here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So you get
a couple errors there, coaches allowed the runs to get around.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball fouled in the box. As Gibson will run the count 1-1 now. As you look at the first baseman Gibson there on your D&D Sports Network Game of the Week here, Genmar Services Game of the Week. And again, we thank our sponsors tonight. You can see those on your scroll in the top left-hand corner as well. And, you know, our two or three main sponsors here tonight, Logan Bank and Trust, Josh Butcher for Judge, and then obviously Genmar Services. Without those businesses that continuously give back to the community, we would not be able to bring you broadcasts like this here on the D&D Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0 man leads after 2 runs have scored here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, Belfry's going to have to, in the top of the 7th, cross 2 runs or this game's over, Coach.
2-2 the count now. Deuces across the board. Man, that's Messer there at third base. He's 90 feet away from trying to get another insurance run for the Billies. There's a good look at Messer. Here's the pitch from Atkins, foul back out of play. We'll keep things right here, 2-2 the count. And yeah, this one was ripe for the picking for the Pirates. They had a chance, multiple chances in this game to.
Yeah, they've had runners. They've stranded, what, 5 tonight?
Yeah.
In scoring position.
Here's the pitch. That one lined into left field. Back goes Cottle. He couldn't make the grab. That will be a double all the way to the wall. Stand-up double for Hunter Gibson, and it's a 3-0 Hillbilly lead. And that was a shot there from Gibson.
Now batting for the Hillbillies, the right fielder, number 17, Noah Frazier.
Well, we thought man needed 1 run.
They
thought
3.
different. They got 3 here so far in the 6th, all with 2 outs, mind you. They've scored all 3 runs with 2 outs, and Adkins' Jim has gone by the wayside because of some wayward defense by the Belfry Pirates, as that one fouled by Noah Frazier.
Man's had a hot start to their season, too. What are they, 5-1 coming into this game?
Yeah, I thought they were 4-1. I can't remember. They've only lost 1, and that's one of the best teams in Class Single A in Charleston Catholic. They have played a pretty good schedule. Beat Chapmanville 3-1. There you're looking at Frazier at the batter's box. He lifts that one foul out of play down the right field line. Adkins trying to find a way to get out of this inning that has been a thorn in his side so far.
Let me ask you a question. Can anybody beat UConn?
I don't know. That's a good question. Here's the pitch inside there. Now you're going to get a stolen base there by Gibson as he was able to kind of time up Adkins' delivery. That's, you know, I'll say this. I watched Purdue a little bit this year. It was amazing to me how good they played in that round of 32 game.
Yeah, against Utah State. They played well.
There's the pitch. That one lifted deep into left field. Cottle, though, finds it, grabs it for out number 3, but not before the Billies are able to plate 3 runs of their own in the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Pirates got to find a way to get 3 runs across the board or more, or this one's over. Back with more on their Jim Moore Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network.
Back here live from Man, West Virginia in the Jim Moore Services Game of the Week. 3-0 Man, and we got one of the main men from Jim Moore here with us, Eric Coleman. How you doing, Eric?
Hey, great to see you, Coach. How are you?
Doing good, man. I know you got a lot invested in this game. You've got a nephew on both sides.
Got two nephews out there. Braden Coffin playing second for Man, and my sister's son is pitching for Belfry.
Yeah, it's and Braden, you know, Jonas pitched an excellent game, Eric, and a few errors that last inning is what's cost the runs. And
yeah, that's what we were kind of talking about in the crowd, that those 3 runs may do it for Man.
Yeah, because this kid from Man's pitching very well too. And then pitch by Messer brings up ball 1. Eric, talk to us a little about Jim Moore, man. What's going on at the Jim Moore Service?
And wait on that pitch there. This kid's a good-looking pitcher for Man.
Junior.
A junior?
Yeah. Messer with the pitch. Nice breaking ball. Hit right at Compton at second. Bobbles it and still gets him out at first.
Good job, Braden.
Hey, and talking about him, he's played an excellent game. He got the first hit off Jonah tonight down the left field line.
Yeah, he's just a junior, too.
Coming to the plate for the Pirates, the third baseman, number 24, Isaiah Wolford.
I know from his dad that works for us there, Jim Moore, Rob, and a lot of these kids that's playing for Man, I know played together since Little League.
Sorry about that, guys. We left the big up, but we're having little issues with our center field camera, too, coming in and out.
Well, listen, I just want to come up here and tell you thank you guys for coming over and doing this for these kids and getting them noticed and getting them out there. And you guys do a great job, and we're proud to be a sponsor.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without people like you, Eric, and anybody looking for a job in the coal fields, go hit up Jim Moore Services at Fountain Place Mall. You talk to Eric Coleman or Richie Belcher, and you'll never meet 2 better people to work for.
Messer again with another strikeout there, KJ. He is just he's been impressive tonight.
He sure has.
Number 12, Kobe Puckett.
Yeah, and this is a young Belfry team, too. I talked to Hagee earlier, and very young, and I think he's got 3 or 4 out with the illness, too.
Yeah, I think Jonah is the only senior.
UPike commit.
Yep. Signed with UPike the other day. We're all extremely proud of him. And I'm a terrible uncle. I don't get over to watch him enough, but we sure are proud of him.
You can see why UPike is signed him, because he has pitched really well tonight. Has really good command over his fastball, good breaking ball as well. He's just going to keep getting better too.
Yeah, he's really come along. I know he's playing a lot in the summer too, and really loves the sport. And so we were tickled to death that he could go on to college and play and get his education. So at the end, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. 2-1 the count. Here's Messer's breaking ball over for a strike there. 2-2 now, and we're a strike away from this one being over. There's Messer's pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Man Hillbillies with a big victory here tonight against the Belfry Pirates. 3-0, your final score.
Again, thank you guys for coming down and doing it.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
Eric, brother, appreciate you. Coach.
Yeah, it's a big win for the Man Hillbillies.
Yeah.
They continue their streak of victories here tonight so far as they move into the win column once again. 3-0, your final score. We'll be back with our Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game right after this on your Genmar Services Game of the Week on the D&D Sports Network. Back here on the D&D Sports Network of Genmar Services Game of the Week. Did not disappoint. It was a pitcher's duel until about the 6th inning, KJ, and then Man broke out the bats. They were able to plate 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning and defeat Belfry 3-0 here from Tootie Carter Field in Man, West Virginia. It's time now for your Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, and I don't think it's any surprise here. We're going to go with the pitcher for the Man Hillbillies. That's Braxton Messer.
Complete game shutout.
Yes.
And you probably got his strikeout count over there. How many strikeouts did he have, Coach?
Well, he had 2 there in the final frame, so let's finish it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts unofficially tonight for Braxton Messer in a complete game shutout.
Like you said, it was a pitcher's duel all the way up until the bottom of the 6th inning. Man plated 3 runs. We had a 0-0 baseball game, so you can't – nothing better than coming out and watching a great pitching duel. I love it. And our Reds won today, opening day.
That's opening day. See, KJ and I have a good thing. We were Reds fans, Dukes fans. We just can't – NFL we're not going to talk about. We're all right there. But, you know, it's been a great evening of baseball here on the D&D Sports Network. We appreciate you guys sticking around and watching our Genmar Services Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. That'll do it for us for that Genmar Services Game of the Week. For KJ and for Darryl McCoy, I'm James Barker saying so long.